I am a survivor of an experience that I think every mother should be aware of. My name is Adriana Hayward. I'm a mother, a wife, and also a clinical psychologist. I have a doctorate in psychology with a specialty in health psychology, and that still could not save me from what my family endured. We moved into our dream home, and it turned out to be a damp, wet building that was infested with mold, an invisible enemy that was in the walls. It was hidden under the floors, seeping up into our lives. The symptoms were insidious. We had all led healthy lives prior to this exposure, but within a few weeks, we thought we had constant colds, the flu, our baby was congested and sick too. In fact, her growth halted. We all had trouble sleeping, impaired memory, difficulty focusing, and we were irritable. My husband became very depressed and anxious. More neurological symptoms. I had respiratory issues, constant sinus infections. My immune system was so elevated that I couldn't get pregnant. Our doctor said, "You need to leave the house." It was an excruciating decision, but that was the start of our journey of discovery, to figure out how we could create a home that was positive for our health, that was regenerative, a healthy house. As a health psychologist, I began searching for answers. Why were we experiencing these symptoms, both psychologically and physiologically? What I learned is that inflammation is the real problem. The body is mounting a defense against the toxins in the home. There's a cocktail of possible toxins: molds, MVOCs, these are gases from the molds, mycotoxins, bacteria, and chemicals released from the building materials. So there's an inflammatory response that creates a cascade effect within the body, resulting in a wide range of symptoms. Cytokines are the immunomodulating agents that are responsible for this healthy pro-inflammatory response. They set off an alarm that signals the body to fight the toxins. However, in a damp, moldy home, the toxins are constantly flooding the body, and so the inflammatory response becomes chronic. The problem with chronic inflammation is that you have excess immunomodulating cells circulating within the body. They damage the healthy cells, and it's also just exhausting for the body. Over time, there's also hypersensitivity to things that never bothered you before. I suddenly started getting hives when my dogs touched me, and I had had this breed for over 30 years. Cytokines also cross the blood-brain barrier, affecting major structures in the brain: the hypothalamus, the amygdala, the hippocampus, which is memory. So now we aren't remembering things. Our sleep is impaired. It also alters neurotransmitters, serotonin, norepinephrine, dopamine, which can lead to depression and anxiety. Cortisol, the stress hormone, is also elevated, causing further depletion and exhaustion. So you just can't function as you'd like to. Getting sick from our home was an unbelievably shocking and debilitating experience. Not being able to have another baby was devastating. I just don't want anyone else to have to go through this and not be able to fully live life. And it's completely avoidable. Our story did have a happy ending. 3 years after leaving our house, I did end up with twins. And we now have a solution for a healthy home, a home that is healthy for you, your family, and even your pets, a home that is regenerative.